FlossTube.
Hi, FlossTube.
I'm Pam.
And I'm Stephanie.
And this is Just Keep Stitching, episode 74.
35 plus 30 plus 5 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 is 74. 'Cause math.
Welcome back, everybody. We're a little late.
Greetings and salutations, folks.
We're a little late getting going. It's about 5-ish.
Yeah, 5-ish.
On Sunday night. So
December 2nd.
It's going to be late tonight or early tomorrow morning for your viewing pleasure.
Right.
Welcome to everybody that may be just finding us.
Welcome to the Mecca.
And welcome back to anybody who has been a faithful watcher, if not a subscriber, for a while.
A while now. For 73 videos.
Yeah, happy December, everybody.
Hello.
Holy moly, how did this happen?
I know.
Seems like only yesterday.
It was January.
It was January.
And then tomorrow it will be January again.
Yeah, boy, oh boy, has this year gone fast or what? I think this has just been one of the speediest years of my life.
I'm sorry, Pam. Did you stop and smell the roses? Did you? I hope you
Not too often. Not too often.
You work on that in 2019.
Well, first of all, I don't go outside.
Right, so
there's no smelling
no
of
rose smelling happening.
any flora or fauna or anything like that going on. No, right. not usually. But we're glad we didn't start earlier because we had some tree work in the front yard, and that would have interrupted our video. At our ideal, we shoot for 2 o'clock. We do on Sunday afternoon.
Okay, sure.
At least I shoot for 2. She's
and I'm like
on a totally
4,
different schedule.
Fine. Whatever.
She shoots for 4. I shoot for 2. Anyway, so we're closer to her time today. But that would have interrupted things because I kind of like to see what they're doing and then be ready to pay them and all that kind of good stuff. Yes. They're going to be.
They would have waited for us to be done recording our YouTube video.
Well, we could have just put it on pause, but
however,
they're going to be busy.
The tree guys, not
the tree guys, because we are expecting some very high velocity winds sweeping through.
It's gonna be a twister.
No, and that's not funny.
Why? Because
some people might have been affected by some twisters in the last day. And I was going to say to say a special hello.
We already had our special hello.
No, we did not. No, we have not mentioned that yet.
Well, we haven't said it yet.
Well, give me a second.
They're on the edge of their seats waiting to see if they're going to be in the group this week.
All right, 2 special hellos.
Okay.
2.
Can I say that one?
Let me say mine first, and then you can do one. My special hello is, I hope, to anybody who was affected by the twisters that touched down, particularly in Central Illinois. Angie, we were, at least I'm sure Stephanie, in her own way, had you on our minds.
Always. Angie's always on my mind.
I've seen some videos.
Literally constantly.
They're pretty scary. Which anybody who has any, windy weather coming their way, it's not fun.
Yeah, stay safe.
So stay safe. I think Angie said on the old Instagram yesterday that they'd already made a couple of trips to the basement. So, see what I mean?
Sorry if it was too soon.
It was way too soon. Anyway, and Stephanie has a special hello. Well, we both do.
Yes,
but I'll let her talk.
So, my special hello is to all of you out there who are celebrating Hanukkah.
Oh, that was a wonderful pronunciation.
Thank you so much. My coworker, Lenny, she celebrates Hanukkah. And tonight at sundown, which is coming up pretty quickly, here on the East Coast in the U.S., is the first night of Hanukkah.
Yeah.
So, the happiest of Hanukkahs to all of you that celebrate. I have a special surprise plans for Lenny for this week. It's gonna be great.
Okay. By the time she gets around to watching this video, she'll know all about it. So it's not like we're, you know.
So don't tell her, basically. She watches them anyway. But anyway, so yes, we went, we did a little bit of shopping earlier this week, and the selection for Hanukkah-related gifts is slim.
In our area. The funniest store we went in, of course, as you can imagine, I don't know what we were thinking.
Epic fail.
Was to go into Hobby Lobby. I mean, a little end cap with blue things on it.
Like, here's a plastic menorah.
Here we're acknowledging there's another faith besides Christianity.
Right. That's a good face. I hope it captures that face.
Anyway.
That's a good one. But happy Hanukkah.
Which, you know, you should have known. But anyway.
Happy Hanukkah to all of you that celebrate it.
Yes. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah. And,
but I will say that the selection of Hanukkah cards was really, really good.
Where?
At Target.
Oh, at Target. Oh, yeah. Target, so, no problem.
If you're in need of a Hanukkah card, go to Target.
Yeah, and you better hurry up.
Because they're going fast. Right. The sun is setting on Hanukkah. So, anyway,
we've had a real fun week.
We've had a real superb week.
Oh, my goodness.
Because no one caused us to leave the state of Ohio.
I know.
So
we've been home a whole week.
A whole week straight.
A whole week.
Imagine that.
And it could have been much worse. Send good thoughts to Pittsburgh. Her brother had a bad accident night before last. Yeah. Night before last.
He drives for Uber.
Yeah. And he actually had passengers. And his car's totaled.
Yeah. So, he's fine.
He's fine. Oh my God, he's fine.
The way that he described it to me was that he was getting off of an exit and then somebody decided that they also wanted to get off the same exit and then just rammed into the back of my brother's car.
Yeah.
So he had like the whiplash situation and his head hit the steering wheel and he has like a cut on his forehead and he's got bruising and stuff.
No stitches.
No stitches. So he's fine, but the car is just like...
Yeah. And he really loves driving Uber, so I hope he can continue with that. But, you know, when you have an accident, it's never fun.
Right.
And we're hoping that they work things out. My daughter-in-law is in the healthcare field, so she will make sure that everything is taken care of in that department. Mm-hmm. But we have, other than that, late development, we've had a good week. Mm-hmm. First things first was Friday at the shop. We had been given a heads up from a lovely gal named Becca, who was on her way back to her home in Georgia after going to
Belmont.
Well, she stopped in Belmont. She actually was delivering a piano, believe it or not, with a U-Haul. And then she and her family had spent Thanksgiving, I think, in New York State. But anyway, so she
last week when I said I'm thrilled to meet Becca, I was underestimating the amount of happiness I would have with meeting Becca.
Oh, no kidding. Oh my gosh. I told her within 5 minutes, I said, I feel like I know you already. Mm-hmm. And isn't that true of so many stitching gatherings? We see folks and we feel like we know them already.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they feel like they know us because they watch our videos, but we don't personally know all 53.
Yeah, she started off with, I know, well, she didn't start off, but in the course of the afternoon, and oh my goodness, she brought stitching and stayed and stitched and shopped, and it was just wonderful. She fit right in, of course.
And I even got to sit down and stitch for a little bit when we weren't crazy busy, and I got to talk to her, and she's super freaking sweet.
Yeah. She said, just to finish my thought, she said, I know millions of people, not millions.
Millions of people.
Lots.
Millions.
But not millions.
Right.
Lots of people say they know so much about you guys and you know nothing about us, your viewers. And, but I kind of feel like I kind of do a little bit now with Becca. So, hi, Becca. We just adored.
Over the moon about you.
Yeah. Adored meeting you.
Over the moon.
And we have someone else coming by next week, too. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah.
Also, our local Tiara Stitch Club, which is really not affiliated with any particular organization or shop or anything like that. Had their last stitch-in yesterday.
Of the year?
Yes,
okay.
Of the year. And they are still kind of bittersweet. They are still, we're hoping to get some revenue out of a former member's stash who has passed away.
Right.
She had retired to Florida, and some members of, I think, the local guild, actually, because she was a member of the Queen City Sampler Guild, had gone down maybe a year or so ago.
Because they had another sale last year.
Right.
And we showed our haul that we got.
This was a stitch-in day on Saturday. And also kind of the last assortment of things that they were selling that belonged to this woman. She was, and I think, I don't mean this in a pejorative way or a negative way, she was somewhat of a serial starter.
Yeah.
So, I don't think somewhat, she was.
Right.
And so many things that were for sale at the stitch-in yesterday had fabric and fibers all packaged up with the pattern.
Right.
And in many instances, she had started stitching them.
Right.
So, we made out very well. I'm not going to say we made out like bandits, because that's kind of... Anyway, I got there about 10. Stephanie got there about noon after her appointment yesterday morning. And they had everything, kind of laid out on a long table. And, I mean, my arm was, like, full.
Yeah.
And so I texted Stephanie. I said, I've already filled a bag. And when you get here, you can go through and, make a final decision on some of this stuff.
Right.
And then go through the tables, yourself.
Right.
So, she brought Panera, and we ate, and we visited with our friends, and she went through the bag that I'd collected, and then she went up. And so generally, the Tiara Stitch Club, usually when they have their stitch-ins, it's on a Saturday, and it runs from 10 to 4. So the gal that kind of runs things, she kind of said, what was it, about 2?
Yeah.
2-ish. She said...
they were going to pack up at like
let's
3
just, and no credit cards. It's all just cash or checks.
Right.
Let's see if everybody can cash out before people start wandering off and so forth. Wandering home.
Just wandering on.
Wandering off. Anyway, so I said, okay, let's take my bag up. Anybody want to make bets on what this is going to cost me? Now, everything was 50% off.
Right.
So whatever,
and it was already marked down.
And it was already marked down, and it's it's hand-me-downs, quote unquote.
Right. So it's not like new merchandise.
But I had a lot, and and I wasn't doing math in my head, because I don't do math in my head, generally speaking.
Right.
And so I went up to the table where she had the calculator going, and I'm going to tell you what, we got a ton of good stuff, both for ourselves and possibly as giveaways. And the total was $36. And
we had an entire, the brown paper grocery bags that you get at like the grocery store?
Yeah.
Ours was full.
Full. A big grocery bag full.
$36.
We are not going to. I said to Steph, I don't think there's a big screaming need for us to show every little thing that we got.
Right.
But
we picked out the best of the best.
And when are we going to do that? Now or when we
go through our haul?
Okay, so
obviously.
we're sticking with our schedule.
So stay tuned for that.
So stay tuned to see what we got at the Tiara Stitch Club / Guild sale. Because we pulled out a few really good things show.
I feel like I heard somebody say that like after today, what they didn't sell, they were going to be donating.
Yes,
and so
I think so.
She would rather
say that.
Yeah, so they would rather make something for the guild or for the Tiara Stitch Club, than just give them to Goodwill.
And another gauge as to what this was like, there was really, compared to some previous sales that they have held for this same woman's stash, okay? the good stuff was pretty much grabbed up by me and others very quickly. And after she cashed everybody out, they made $400 for the guild.
I think that's
$400 in, that's going to go into their coffers to pay for their activities and so forth. So just imagine, and that was with 50% off of already discounted stuff, 400 smackaroos. So, yeah.
That's awesome. So it was really cool.
So that was good.
And it just gave us something to do. It was a super rainy, gross day yesterday. And so...
it was pouring here yesterday.
The last few months, because we've been gone so much, we've missed a lot of, Third Thursdays and a couple of other different... last time we saw these women was when we went to the Tiara retreat back at the beginning of October. And we just wanted to, touch base with a lot of them. So it was nice to see them. So,
there's a lot of different interwoven stitching groups in this area, and to meet someone like Becca from Georgia,
no LNS,
who has no LNS, and I know there's a large stitching community in the state of Georgia,
right?
But to be able to think back on, because some of these folks we saw yesterday stitched at an LNS with me
30 years ago.
25 at least. It always makes me especially, Stephanie Newley, to appreciate, where we live in our stitching community locally.
Absolutely.
All right, so let's talk about stitching.
Well, so the first stitchy thing is we got home yesterday and looked through our stash, and we got home maybe 4:30, 5 o'clock yesterday, and it is December. So...
Oh, yeah. Sorry for the glare.
But our Christmas wall.
But we did our Christmas wall.
Is up.
We haven't really done too much other decorating yet.
Nope. That's okay.
I looked in my Facebook memories this morning, and a year ago today, on December 2nd, we put up our tree. So we're a little behind, but...
That's okay.
Not so bad.
Right. I like putting the stitching up. So, then this particular piece right here, that is brand new to the wall. And this piece right here is just Mirabilia Snow Days, is new to the wall this year too. So if you all remember last year, we were filmed on the other side of this room, and so this piece, Prairie School 12 Days of Christmas, was right behind us last year, and so we just it's a new wall to hang stuff on. So
switching stuff up,
keeping you on your toes,
keeping it fresh,
what I'm saying,
were.
Right? So, our schedules are fairly free this middle of this week. I'm off Wednesday, Thursday, so we might look into getting a tree this week, maybe. I don't know.
We'll see. We'll see. I'm kind of just taking it kind of slow and calm.
Chill.
With everything that we've been through, especially since September.
Yeah.
I'm just not wanting a hassle. I'm just not wanting to get all stressed out.
I'll put a picture of a Christmas tree.
I really don't have a pointy head, by the way.
Oh my God, I didn't even see that.
There's one of our pieces is in a tree-shaped frame. And where my head is, it kind of looks like I have a star. Which I deserve.
Right. To be clear. I deserve it.
Yeah.
But anyway.
So
that's the first stitchy thing I wanted to tell you all about.
Right.
And next is whips.
Whips. Okay.
Are you ready?
So I spun the Sal wheel last Sunday.
Yes.
I think while we were waiting for our video to upload.
Yes.
And I'm saying that I am in 3 Sals. It's a small technicality.
Right.
Lots of people have way ahead of me and asked me if I care. I don't.
Hey, Pam. Do you care?
No.
Didn't think so.
Okay. So I spun the Sal wheel, and I got a piece that I haven't worked on in a long time, and it is Heritage Sampler by Plum Street Samplers, Paulette. Love this piece. This piece...
Hold it closer.
Oh.
So they can see it.
Oh. This piece has my name written all over it.
Yes, ma'am, it does.
All the American history.
All the things.
So, I was kind of thrilled to get this. This chart is spoken for. I bartered on the Facebook group cross-stitch barter with a gal named Wendy. And she has completed her end of the deal. And you'll have to look for all of that.
Pam is slacking.
All of that on a previous video. She sent me a beautiful project bag set for a couple of charts. And I was done with one. Obviously, I'm not done with this one yet. So, this chart is spoken for. And I am very excited with the progress I made this week. Okay, so here I am. The needle minder was made especially for the Sal.
From those stitch dot ones.
Yep. And what I did this week is a couple of things. The biggest thing is I got the White House in.
For those of you that don't know, that's this house right here.
Yeah, the White House.
Right.
The second thing I did was I brought the vine down on this end.
This one over here.
Only because I was concerned that I would run out of that green.
Right.
So we were watching television the other night, and I was just wanting to get, I don't think I need that color again.
No.
So I just wanted to make sure I had enough of that last big leaf. So I got that in. And then yesterday over at the Tiara Stitchin, I mostly got Mary Todd Lincoln in. And I was able to finish her head and so forth.
Whoa. Hold on. Okay.
Last evening. Yep. I am
so cute.
I am still, aside for a few places, I am still slacking on how to attack the 1/1. And after talking to one of my friends yesterday, I think I'm going to do it in tent stitch.
Is that the same thing as a half stitch?
It's slightly different.
How?
The best answer I have for you on that is to use YouTube.
Really, you're going to make me use YouTube?
Well, that's how I figured it out, is all I'm saying.
Okay.
Ingeborg, over in...
the Netherlands?
Is she in the Netherlands or in Belgium? She's in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Ingeborg did a very good video that I'm going to go back and watch, where she is very close up with her stitches and shows how to do tent. And I think that I'm going to be fine with tent.
When you watch it, can I watch it with you so I can see what it means?
Yeah.
As if she'd watch it without me.
Yeah. So I'm pretty pleased with my whip for the week.
Hell yeah.
And I've posted it on Instagram, a still picture and a Insta story. Most everybody said, oh, but you're so close. But what I have left to do is the rest of the regular cross stitches and all that over one. So,
look at all these freaking words. It's like the Gettysburg freaking address.
Yeah, that's all over one.
And what about, is this stuff over one too? Is that little flag over
all
one?
the flags have some over one in them.
Ew.
Ooh is right. Yeah. So I think I'm going to attempt tent.
Attempt at the tent.
Attempt at the tent.
It says, "Oh, beautiful for heroes proved in liberating strife, who more than self their country loved, and marry more than life."
I remember when Paulette did a floss tube about coming up with this design and how she really intentionally put in a verse from "Oh Beautiful."
Yeah, that's really cool.
That is not well known.
Yeah, I love that.
So anyway, so we're stopped, and I'm sorry, but you know we got other stuff to stitch.
We do.
But that was my whip for the week, and I will be posting on Instagram.
Give me the bag.
When we're waiting for this video to upload, I will post what I'm going to be working on this coming week. Stay tuned for that. I'm going to be spinning my 2018 whip.
Mania.
Mania. Sorry. 2018 Mania starts wheel. So we'll see what I come up with on that. Isn't that a cute project bag? Made by Jan at Keepsakes.
Love it.
Love the vintage.
Love it.
Patriotic.
Okay.
Okay.
Want to talk about what I stitched, Pam?
Absolutely.
Okay. So, long overdue. Not really. This started, I think, on November 24th. I believe is when the stitch along for this started. And when I say this, sorry, I'm just trying to get it on the Q snap so you guys can see it. It is the stitch along that is hosted by my girls, Deb and Kev, over at the Snug Harbor Crafts. It's not really though, it's just Snug Harbor. And the stitch along is for the main piece is this chart, which is the Coming to Town Santa 2011. But you don't need to necessarily stitch this particular chart. You can stitch any of the Lizzie Kate Christmas ones. So, I looked through all of my Lizzie Kate Santas, and I didn't have this one. So, I ordered this along with the embellishment pack, along with another chart. I'll show you my haul from 123 Stitch. And I was super excited because I thought it was going to be here last Saturday. And it went from Utah, where 123 Stitch headquarters is, to Indianapolis. And I was like, oh, that's fast. And then it was like, actually, I want a vacay. And went to freaking Florida, Miami, Florida. Spent a couple days in Florida getting bounced around. And then came to Cincinnati. So, I got this a couple days ago, and I was in the middle of working on another project that you'll see in finishes. And so I was like, well, I'll just wait till I finish that, and I'll start this. So I started this Coming to Town. I started it, not yesterday, the day before yesterday, which would be
Friday.
Friday, yes. So I worked at the shop. I worked on the project you'll see in finishes, and then I started this when we got home from the shop on Friday evening. And I usually am a middle starter, but I also like to stitch from the top down. So if you look at, there's a hashtag comingtotownsal. If you follow it on Instagram, 95% of the pictures are like this red coat and part of the green sled. And I was like, if I see another red coat, I'm gonna lose my mind. So I instead counted up to the top of his hat and got the top done. So this is how much I've gotten done working on it Friday night, yesterday at Stitch Day, and today. I love him. So I am stitching this. Oh my god. Stitching it on a 28 count Lugana in lamb's wool. And I'm using all the call for colors, every last one of them. So, yeah, so I started with the red on the hat, and I did that Friday night. And then I got the white pom-pom and like did the word Santa. I did Santa Claus at the Stitch Day yesterday. And then I went up and did this little border, and then the snowflakes, and now I'm working on the presents. It calls for his beard to be done in whisper, and like, nope, that's not happening. So, I'm just going to do it in whitewash, which is what the rest of the white is. So, that's why this is the side of his head, and then there's like pink and stuff. Anyway, so that's my progress. I love this blue color. Oh my god. That is called Island Breeze.
Oh, Island Breeze.
By Weeks Dye Works. They're all Weeks Dye Works colors. So, yep, I freaking love it. So thank you. Thank you so much, girls, for hosting that stitch along, because it's fun and I like it. So, if you, it's a really quick stitch. I mean, I've been working on that. Grand total, I think maybe like 2 days. So it stitches up really quickly. So if you have the chart in your stash or have another Santa Lizzie Kate that you've been dying to stitch, join us in the stitch along. And we would love to have you. Okay? Okay. So,
okay, so that's whips.
Yes, next.
So, next is
Ring-a-ding-ding.
Ring-a-ding-ding time.
You first.
Me first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I said so. And let's be honest, I run this show. What?
If you've been watching us for the past year,
yeah,
if not before, you know that I've been working on a monthly series. We originally thought that we would both do a monthly series, but
I copped out.
Stephanie copped out.
After March.
Pretty much after March. She'll get back to it. She's young.
Yeah,
you know.
I got time.
She's got time. I don't.
Oh, Pam.
Okay. So I decided to stitch as a monthly series, one a month, the original back in 2000, 2001, 2002, somewhere around in there, the original Lizzie Kate Flip It series.
What do we call them?
A Year with Charm.
What do we call them?
They are Flip It's OG.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
So anyway, if you don't know what OG is, I don't know, Google it, whatever.
And no, it's not Olive Garden.
So I had purchased these back when they first came out because I've been stitching a long time. So when they first came out, I bought all 12 leaflets. They all came with the charm.
Yep.
And I also purchased for $24 apparently.
Clearly.
I don't know from whom. This cute little frame. And this is corkboard, and it's got a little pencil tray in the bottom, which the corkboard pops out if I decide I don't want cork and I want chalkboard, I might do that. It's very nicely finished. I don't know whether I'll keep it this way. I think I will.
Yeah.
I thought maybe I might paint it, but then I'm committed to that color.
You're not committed.
And this is very nicely finished.
I was going to say, it's real pretty.
So they're all going to go in this opening. And on foam core. And so we'll have 12 pieces of foam core, and I will pop them in and out each month, probably starting next year. As kind of a build-up,
a wrap-up,
if you will, I will show you all 12 months because December was my finish for this week. So it was kind of interesting. We went through the stack, and Stephanie was remembering what was going on when I was stitching some of these. Okay, so this is January. And these are mostly pressed. So January. And I used scraps of fabric and what I had on hand for overdyes.
Yep.
Or DMC. Yep. This was not a big investment kind of project.
Correct.
Okay.
Just pulled whatever colors you want.
Right. February.
Love that one.
I actually used this fabric twice. March. And if the fabric choice meant that I had to change colors, of course, I adjusted for that.
Oh, this one too.
This one's cute. April.
I mean, they're all cute. But
they're all cute, but some of them are cuter than others.
To be clear there.
May.
And hold that fabric back so people can see how cool it is. It's like a lemon lime fabric. It's showing up a little bit washed out on camera, but it's like yellow and green. It's really cool.
June.
I love that one too.
These were, for me, at a maximum 2 evenings. Okay.
Yeah.
2 evenings worth of stitching.
This is one of my favorite ones.
One of my favorites. Of course, that's my birthday.
July, but that's okay.
Oh.
You just showed June.
Oh. Well, I love July. Of course.
I like the big strawberries on it.
Yeah. Whoops. Piece of thread.
Imagine that.
August.
I love that little ladybug.
September.
I think this one is one you made the most changes on.
Right, because it's October and I wanted to use orange fabric, which necessitated me making the pumpkin white, which
Right.
of course I love.
Right.
October. November.
I love the corn cob.
And
last but not least,
here's my finish for this week. December. And I think a lot of people think that's a buffalo plaid. It's actually 2 shades of red, or a burgundy and a red. It's not black and red.
Right.
But so that was
So
my finish for the week. The charts are spoken for. I'm going to double check with the gal who said she was interested in them. Of course, the charms are used up. And if, for some strange reason, she's in the UK, so for some strange reason she no longer wants them, then I'll offer them up. But anyway, I'm kind of pleased to kind of bring that to a close.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And there you go.
There you go. Congratulations, Pam.
Thank you so much, Stephanie.
You are so freaking welcome, Pam. And so my finish, because I had a finish this week too. Another quick stitch series is the hands-on design, a year of celebrations. I had shown you all the finish of January last week, and I had started on the July block. I'm doing all of them separately. I'm actually doing the model stitching for Keepsakes. And so stitching them all in the called for fancy floss and everything. And I'm doing them on 32 count vintage country mocha. And for anyone out there that is asking, why in the world did you not do February next? So I realized when I stitched the January one that it was super quick stitch. And so I was like, okay, so I'm way ahead of the game because I'd already finished January and it's December 2nd. So I tried to think ahead to what months of 2019 I'm going to be really busy. And if, like, it's not like the monthly project for just us. This is for Keepsakes. So I have to get them done. I want to get them done, and I want to be held accountable to have them done, and I can't just cop out if I get busy, right? So June will more than likely be one of the busiest months of my life because it is StitchCon month. So what I would be stitching in June would be the July block. So that is why I skipped ahead to do July. So I finished July on Friday after getting at the shop. And this is it.
That is so cute.
Yeah, I'm kind of obsessed
And you
with
know
it.
me, I love patriotic.
Mm-hmm.
And that is adorable.
Thank you so much. So yeah, so I freaking love them. I love this. It's super cute. Again, another really super quick stitch. Like once I had so every month has a word that's full coverage block, like how Liberty is on here. And, that is the most time consuming part of the whole freaking thing.
Because it's full coverage.
Because full coverage. And so, that's how small it is, right? So, I don't know how Barbara is going to finish them. I leave all of that up to her. But I'm excited to see how they turn out finished. And there is a Facebook group for a year of celebration stitch along. So I guess technically I'm part of that stitch along too. Yeah. So if you don't already watch Cathy Habermann over at Hands On Design, she has just put up a tutorial on how to make the clipboard that's used in the model.
Right.
This clipboard.
Yeah.
And she shows you how to make them. So we'll link her channel below. So hop on over to her channel if you're interested in learning how to do that.
Right.
So again, I freaking love it, and I'm really happy I'm stitching that series, and so many of you are as well. So that's cool. So happy finishes, everyone.
Okay, let's talk about some promotions that we have going on.
So last week, we stupidly forgot to mention, and we wanted to clarify and make sure that everyone knows that signups are still going on for the Crazy Annie and Color and Cotton Fiber of the Month, Thread of the Month Club for 2019. We've talked about this before, but it was in the description box last week, but as soon as we stopped recording, I was like, we didn't mention that. So, signups are still going on. The links and everything for our Just Keep Stitchin' viewers will be in the description box below. So you have a lot of options. So you can pick from one of 3 categories. There is like the primitive and neutral colors, the brights, or all colors. You can get either 3 or 5 skeins, and you can sign up for 1, 2, or 3 of the different options. And all of the information that you need will be at the link that's in the description box below. There's 2 things that I always mention. One is that there is no overlap. So if you get all 3 of the different sets, there will be no color overlap. You will get different colors for every group. And the same goes for if you are in Angela's Color and Cotton Thread of the Month Club. So there's no overlap at all from either group. Angela and Annie are working really closely together to ensure that we all get a wide variety of threads for our money. So that's exciting. And the other important piece of that puzzle is that as a special thank you to our viewers, Annie is going to be including a special gift for our viewers only if you sign up for the club at the link in the description box below.
Use the link.
Yes. So it is the same link that's been in all of our previous videos. So if you've already signed up, you're already getting the gift. It's you'll get the gift in your January 2019 shipment of Color and Cotton threads. So that's awesome.
Great way to build up your threads.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. And let's talk about...
Yep. We showed
Bag of the Month.
I know. So thank you first and foremost, though. I got a really sweet message from Karen Torres at So Much to Love. And this is the Project Bag of the Month Club for 2019. So we've signed up for the club, and we want you to as well. And after seeing our goodies in the last 2 episodes, a lot of you have jumped on that bandwagon and are getting the amazing bags.
It's an amazing deal
from Karen. Like, it's so good.
Yeah.
So, not only do you get the bags, which are impeccable, but you also get the pattern, which is designed exclusively for So Much to Love Bag of the Month club members, and then you get little extra goodies that Karen always throws in because she's a sweetheart. And so the link to sign up for that is in the description boxes below as well. And so please sign up for that if you have not already. It's like Mom said, it's a really, 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 really good deal.
Yeah,
so,
can't beat it.
So sign up for that. Get all of your clubs in order, people.
That's right. Sign up for all the clubs.
Pull it together.
And lastly, last but not least, of course,
certainly not,
our gals over in the Netherlands, Nerdin' and Nursin' at Twin Peak Primitives.
Yeah. Hello.
We love them so much, and we always on Fridays on the way to Keepsakes, we look in their Etsy shop and find a chart that we love, love, love. And this week it is especially pretty. I don't know. It's just cute. We just fell in love with it. Now the deal with this promotion is it lasts for a week. If you go to their Etsy shop or their website, twinpeakprimitives.com to get the PDF, you get 10% off if you say you heard about it on our channel, Just Keep Stitchin'.
Right.
If you would prefer a hard copy, you may go to Annie's Crazy Stitchin' and Stuff on Facebook and order the hard copy, and you will get 15% off the hard copy.
Right.
Like I said, this is the chart of the week, and we're going to show you the picture of it in a second, but we, or do we want to show that now?
Show it now.
Oh, let's show it now.
The title of it is Christmas
at Chestnut road. Take a look here. Isn't that just gorgeous?
So cute. And I felt like we've been giving, like, the patterns of the week have been a little bit on the smalls side. And we wanted to give you a Christmas pattern that you could work on through the winter. And
yeah, this is a gorgeous
we freaking love that one.
Winter chart.
Right, totally.
Okay.
Speaking of winter.
Yes.
It is December. We have a for the Twin Peak Primitives winter promo.
Right.
So, here is the deal with that. So, Twin Peak, the girls at Twin Peak, have picked these 3 patterns. Snow Makers, Christmas Lantern, and Winter Welcome. So, here is the deal. So, you go to Twin Peak Primitives website only.
Website only.
To purchase all 3 of these charts in one transaction.
Right.
Okay. So if you do that, if you just do that, you are automatically entered in a contest to win $100. Okay. And then the added bonus, if you will, it's 125.
It's 125. Yeah.
125. So, so just doing that, you go on a list. The girls keep track of who's purchased, and then they will give us the link or the list, and we will draw a winner on the week of the 15th. So you have until December 15th to purchase these charts, and in our following video, we will pick a winner. And then you have until, I believe, the same amount of time, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep. You have until the same amount of time to not only purchase them, but stitch one of these puppies up. And then if you take a picture of it and post the picture on the Twin Peak Primitives Facebook page, their business page, not the Fans of Twin Peak group, but their business page, which is linked below.
Right.
Then you get automatically entered into a drawing to win an additional $100.
Yeah.
So 2 big chances to win some pretty good cash for your holiday shopping. And
there you go.
There you go. So
we love Twin Peak Primitives, and we hope that you take advantage of these great charts and maybe enter to win some money.
Yeah. And we've been tagged in some posts of people that are like challenge accepted, which is really fun and exciting. Yeah. So I'm excited to see people.
Yeah, I saw one Instagram post. Somebody was stitching the lantern.
Yeah,
it's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's super.
Oh
super
my heavens!
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes.
So gorgeous, good luck to all of you that are taking part in that challenge.
Right. All right.
Okay.
So those are our deals for the week.
Yep.
Color and Cotton, Fiber of the Month, So Much to Love Bag of the Month. And Twin Peak, the weekly promo and the winter special promo.
Yes. Got that?
Wonderful.
If not, rewind, rewatch.
That's right.
Okay.
Because now...
or read the description box below.
It's time for... Mail Call!
Okay, so we actually don't have a whole heck of a lot of mail call this week.
Nope.
We got one package, and it was totally unexpected, and we freaking lost it.
Oh my goodness.
So, we got a package from Angela and Lauren at Color and Cotton. And it was a thank you present. And we were not expecting it. It was not necessary, but we are freaking out because
you didn't have to do it, but we're awfully glad you did.
So, first things first, they sent us a 10-pack, 10, of threads. All these are freaking beautiful. Like, I can't even handle my life. They're so beautiful. And the names are beautiful. I'm not going to go through each and every single one of them, or should I?
No, not each and every, but can you separate out the
brights and the
brights and the...
Well, they were all together when they came.
Well, I know, but
whatever.
Just kind of fan them out.
I'll do what you want, Pam. It's okay. So these are 5 of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like losing my freaking mind over these.
Yeah. I mean, seriously.
So this one is called Caribbean. I'm obsessed with this. And this one is the magenta is called Dahlia. Love it. And then these are the other 5, which I think I would consider them more on the primitive neutral range, but they're all freaking beautiful per usual. So yeah, beautiful. Love them. Amazing.
Just gorgeous.
So if that was not enough,
yeah,
they also sent us 3 beautiful, beautiful fat quarters of fabric. Like, seriously, if you all are not signed up for the club for Floss, you need to. Like, I'm just saying, like, best money you'll ever spend, because it's a DMC base used for the floss, so it's all like really, 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 really nice.
I don't think I've seen any fabrics before, up close and personal.
We sold them at StitchCon. She had a trunk show.
Who had time?
I'm stitching a piece on a color from Color and Cotton.
Just disregard what I just said. Because I'm clearly lying. Right?
I'm literally stitching.
I'm clearly full of baloney.
You know my tattoo piece? Yep.
Yeah.
That's on Color and Cotton.
Oh.
I'll show it to you when we're done. And so she sent 3 beautiful pieces of fabric.
I have to be reminded.
It's okay, Pam. And so this is one of her new colors, and I saw it on Instagram, and I was like, and then it showed up in my mailbox. And so this is a 32 count Jobelin in sandstone.
Beautiful.
It's like the pale yellow neutral. It's
beautiful.
Freaking beautiful.
Yep.
And then this is 32 count linen in hearth, which is like,
ooh,
like Nicole, you talk about
a perfect gray.
Perfect gray. Hearth. And then this is a fat 8th. So this is a 28 count linen in onyx. So for
that's showing up blacker. It's
black.
Oh,
Onyx.
Again, I don't know what I'm saying.
Onyx is black. And so for those of you that are stitching any of the chalk pieces,
oh yeah,
onyx is where it's at. I know that it is difficult to get slate. There's
an option.
Here's an option. A much better option, in my opinion, is this. So look at those. This cat just really oh my god, this is
we might have a visitor.
We might have a visitor. Hold please.
Just saying. Where you going, Mosey?
No. Okay. She's like, I don't know. Okay.
She's like, I don't know.
Okay, so pause. So people might be wondering why I'm wearing this shirt.
More on what the crown is for.
More on that later.
Is she coming? Or
I don't know what she's doing. I think so.
She needs a path. You know how cats, you know how cats are. You block their way, and they have she just wants a visit.
Yes, she does.
Yes, Mosey.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, she's so cute. If I don't say so myself. Oh,
yep.
There you go. I put her in the box.
Okay.
So
thank you, Angela.
Thank you so much.
And Lauren. Oh my goodness. Just gorgeous.
Can't wait to see
absolutely gorgeous.
Yes, you all are incredibly talented.
All right.
Just saying. Okay.
So that was our haul.
No, that was our mail call.
Mail call.
It's okay, Pam. We'll get through this video together. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. I know this is video number 1. She hasn't moved from this box.
Oh, of course. She's in the box.
Hysterical. Okay. So, next is haul.
Oh, haul.
So, I'll show the things that because all you have for haul is stuff from the sale. Oh, wait. Here's
something that has its own category.
Yes.
If you recall last week, was it last week?
It was.
It was. We showed you a print that our friend Cheryl up in Portland.
Hi, Cheryl.
Oh
my god, I hope YouTube catches that.
That she gave us when we were in Maine. Mm-hmm. And she very wisely did not put it in a frame before she gave it to us because she didn't know our decor and so forth, whatever, our tastes. And so she gave us a gift certificate to Target to go to Target to pick out a frame.
Remember we said we were at Target earlier this week?
That's why. Mm-hmm. And so we went to Target and looked at the frames.
Mm-hmm.
And we found the perfect frame.
Really perfect.
And so we want to show on camera.
Everybody how freaking beautiful it is. What's wrong?
Nothing. The print, and Stephanie is calling this our FlossTube journey, because the artist was there when Cheryl bought this print, and he was ready to personalize the hull with people's names and so forth. No, says Cheryl. I want you to put 2017 Just Keep Stitching. Well, he probably looked at her like, lady, what are you talking about?
Sorry about the glare,
but he did it. And look at this frame. This was just perfect.
Yeah.
So we got a ready-made mat with this silver inlay, and this fits in our style, our style of our house.
Decor, if you will.
We're kind of plain and simple. But isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah. It's
if you don't know, that is the Nubble, which is a lighthouse on the East Coast.
In Maine.
And
yeah, it's beautiful.
it's all framed. So isn't that lovely?
And it was hanging up on our wall, so I almost forgot to bring it over here earlier.
Right. So isn't that
But
gorgeous?
I freaking love it. So
thank you, Cheryl. We put a little sign on the back to remind us that it was from you.
Yep.
And we thank you most sincerely
Says
again.
Says gift from Cheryl Conley.
Yep.
November 28th.
So a little special insert.
A little special something.
So haul.
Yeah. So
I go first.
Nope. I'm going to talk about my other haul, and then we'll talk about the stuff we got at the sale.
Okay.
So I mentioned earlier my order from 123 Stitch. The other, and this is interesting, so we're going to bring things full circle from my order from 123 Stitch plus Angela at Color and Cotton. She stitched this particular Prairie Schooler Santa in her colors, and I freaking saw it on Instagram, and I was like, I need to get that Santa now. So this is a reprint, and it's in one of their Santa's Revisited booklets, and it is the 1990, 1994, and 2005 Schooler Santas. And the one that I want to stitch, which is the one that Angela did, is the 1990 Santa, which is this woodland Santa. Freaking adorable. Like, I can't even handle my life. And she stitched it in hand-dyed threads from Color and Cotton, obviously. There we go. Yeah.
Gorgeous.
It's freaking cute as hell.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, for those of you that don't know this, periodically, I don't know if it's like every month or whatever, but, every so often, the Cross-Eyed Cricut Collection, they post a complimentary free design on their website. And I'm going to hold it way back here because I don't have a picture of it that's not the pattern. But so they did a whole series or are doing or whatever, but a lot of their free designs are shaped like Hershey Kisses, right? So if y'all remember the mummy that I made, that was my swap for Whistle Stop. That was a Hershey Kiss. So they all are kind of in that series. So this one is called Moose Smooch. And it's a freaking Hershey Kiss with antlers, with jingle bells coming off of his freaking antlers. And he's a Hershey Kiss. So.
Way back there.
He's so cute.
Oh, I'm stitching him.
We'll see about that. And another free complimentary pattern was given by Lizzie Kate this week. So if you have not yet already, then go to Lizzie Kate's website to get she's calling this Snowbird. So this is not the pattern. This is the picture. And I think that's really cute. I like these flowers and I like that red bird. So that's free on Lizzie Kate's website. Someone, I think that it was Danielle, was it Danielle that said this? That she said it's a free chart. So if it's a free chart, no, it was Michelle Garrett. And she said it's a free chart, and if the designer is willing to give it to you for free, then I think you should do the work to find it. And I agree with that.
Oh, yeah.
So, they make it easy for you, so it's already free. So, look up Lizzie Kate's website. Simple.
There you go.
And then, I don't know if this is the last one in the series from Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery, but, this is in their Cube series, and I saw this, and it was someone stitched it on Instagram already, and I was like, oh my god, I'm dead. So this is from the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery called Christmas Goodies, and it says milk, Christmas, and milk, cookies, and Christmas goodies. Freaking chocolate chip letters. And the chocolate chip cookie has a freaking smiley face on. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. So, I got this as a PDF download from Frosted Pumpkin's website. So, go get that cute. Because it's freaking cute. And then I got one thing at Keepsakes this week. And again, because I saw it stitched on Instagram. And this is the second in the Songbirds Garden series from Cottage Garden Samplings. Merry and bright, and I'm all about the Christmas stitching now, people. I'm all about it. I want to stitch everything in my Christmas box. So I saw this stitch and I was like, okay, I'll do it. So I have that. Okay. So let's talk about the haul we got at the sale.
Like I said, we got a bag full for $36 and supported the guild. And these are just a few of the things that we got. This is called, what is this called? It's a Santa. It's from Brooks Books, and there were 12 heirloom bride tree ornaments. Someone's doing that. Vonna?
Nope. Keph.
Oh, Keph.
No, or Debbie Bottom for Keph or something.
Oh, that's right. So the heirloom bride's tree ornaments, and I picked up the chart of the one for giving.
Because it's a freaking adorable Santa with a fishing line.
And he's got a fish. So we kind of like fish. So there's that. We picked up a Marjolaine Baston. I've done a couple of small things of hers.
And you have pumpkins in your Mania rotation.
And I have the big pumpkin Mania start. This is that a Marjolaine Baston?
I think it is.
Yes, I think it is. It's a Lenarte, or however you say it.
Yeah.
This is an old chart of hers.
You have a date?
2000. 18 years old. This is called the Pecking Order. And I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
So cute.
They are very, very fun to stitch. Her artwork is exemplary. And Lenarte by Leisure Arts, who charted her artwork, is phenomenal.
Yep. Truth.
Okay. Got a blue ribbon. And like I said, the tickets, if you see the ticket price on these,
it was half off.
It was half off. This is Americana Panorama. Gotta have it.
The flag waves high, proud and true over this land of red, white, and blue.
There you go. Or you can make ornaments, whatever you want.
Do you, boo?
Do you, boo? Boy, that's cute.
Isn't it?
Every time I look at it, I love it more.
That's awesome.
Thank you, Belinda, for wonderful designs.
Good job.
Got this.
I actually found this.
She found this for me, so all credit to Stephanie. But this is a 12 Days of Christmas design, and it's Jim Shore. And
super cute.
We all love Jim Shore's work. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Close
Look
up on
at that. Well, I want to.
Well, that's okay.
Show off all the colors.
Yeah, like
the colors are amazing.
I love the 8 maids so much.
Eight maids. She's
the
milking
cow.
with the
8 maids are milking.
Yep. Colors are phenomenal.
There's even a bagpiper on there, Pam.
Yep. This is quite a
undertaking.
Where's the bagpiper? Oh, yeah.
11, Piper's piping.
I love bagpipes. Okay, so look at that.
So cool. Yep.
Had to take it.
Had to.
And then, like I said, this gal was a serial kidder-upperer and a starter, and so...
All the things.
This is a drawn thread. I'm not going to take it out of the plastic.
Right.
So, this is the 12 Houses sampler from Drawn Thread. And
all the stuff.
The cloth and all the DMC. Already there. Like, I'm good to go.
Right. Like, she's going to start it tonight.
Because I have nothing to stitch, as we know.
Right.
So, just love that.
Yeah.
Just love that.
Super
So
cute.
those were a few highlights from our huge...
her haul.
From my haul. And what did you pick up, Stephanie?
Well, let's just see here.
A few highlights.
A few highlights. Okay, so I'll take this picture out. This was
we were watching the
Joan and Kelly show.
The Joan and Kelly show, of course.
Duh.
The Joan and Kelly show.
Right, if you're not, why are you not watching them? And so
must viewing.
Joan was talking about the Shepherd's Bush yearly scissor fobs.
Yep.
And this one isn't one of those, but it kind of has turned me on, I guess, a little bit to Shepherd's Bush. Not that I hated it before, but I really, really like it. So this one, I can't really read the picture, so I want to take... No, I don't. So it says, "Let us make merry and bring good cheer. For Christmas comes but once a year."
There you go. Isn't that cute?
And it's a little pillow, obviously, but all the stuff's the fabric and everything.
Yeah.
For $2.
$2.
2 of them. Okay, so I got that. And I got, I think 2 or 3 other of their...
Yeah.
I got one of their pillow and then 2 of their yearly scissor fobs.
Right.
I got this Blackbird Designs for $2. And it is the Bluebird Reward of Merit Pin Cushion. I think that's really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Blackbird.
Mm-hmm.
This Shepherd's Bush, which came with all of the stuffs, is called Into the Night. And it says, "Come along into the night." I don't know what that says.
Let me see.
Hold, please.
Come along into the night, shivering in something fright. Shivering.
Happy fright?
Hold, please.
Sorry.
Because we know you need to know this.
Well, I need to know. I can't go on my life without knowing.
Well, holy cow.
I know, right? Real.
Gotta
freaking take the chart out.
Yep, she was right. Shivering and Happy Fright.
Cool.
2008.
Well, let's show it to them now that we've deconstructed the entire freaking thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Look at that freaking sheep in his freaking hat. I can't even handle it. And that is a Jill rental frame. I know it is because it's hand painted. But
sure.
And I snagged it from Pam, even though it has a cemetery on it. I was like, I don't know if I trust you.
Well, go on to the next and I'll put this back in the bag.
This is a Sam Sarah, and it's called Harried Hair. Look at him. By Sam Sarah.
Yeah.
And then you get the patterns to do these carrots, which I'm freaking in love with. And look, this is how you do them. So you stitch it on this week's Dye Works gingham, and then when you wrap them up and finish them like carrots, they look like that.
Isn't that clever?
Love that. He's super cute. Here. Thank you. Okay. And then the last thing.
Connie, if you want to borrow that. I know you had your hand on it.
She did?
She did.
Oh, did I take it from her?
No.
Oh,
no.
Okay. Well, it made me feel like a butthead. Okay.
No.
So this one came with all the stuffs, everything. And I've never seen this Cricut before. But it's called Soft Boiled. Like the opposite of hard boiled. Look at this.
All those
these little things, like, look at that bunny. I almost started that bunny last night because I couldn't handle my life.
Because you could, because...
Oh, I have all the stuff. And
all the
that
stuff,
little
and
chick.
all the individual pieces of linen, all serged.
Yeah, look at this little, it's like a... It's just banana
She
pants.
got all these pieces of linen, all individually cut for those Easter ornaments.
Green. Yellow.
Now, you'd obviously have to stitch in hand.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. So.
Well, you'd have to get a very, very small hoop.
No, I saw somewhere where somebody took a piece of fabric like this and pinned it into a larger piece of fabric and put it on into their
There's a
piece.
trick.
I'm full of tricks, Pam.
I like the bigger design.
Yeah, the one that says Easter. I love that too. Yeah.
Yeah. This carrot with the chocolate bunny charm, and the it says Easter down. I'm telling you what, Vicky Hastings.
You're good. You're good, Vic. You're good. You're good.
Yeah.
But that bunny is just, I can't even handle it.
Right.
And I think there's even a Karen water lilies in here somewhere, but yep, there is. Silken color, excuse me. But anyway, so that was $5. $5 for the whole freaking bag.
I'm telling you, my arm is like this.
Can't leave it there. Just saying.
Okay.
So that was that.
That was that. Okay.
All right, let's talk giveaway. Let's give some stuff away.
Let's give some stuff away.
Okay.
Last week, we showed you this old, somewhat tattered,
but loved,
from the Lovely Leisure Art.
Right.
It's called Christmas Cover-Ups.
Yep. Designs for end cloth.
Made for an end cloth Afghan, but also
Correct.
For making individual motifs into
ornaments, pillows or
ornaments, whatever.
Yep.
So, how many people?
40 even.
40 even of you wanted this chart.
And so I took a video took a video of me picking a winner, and we will insert that video here. We're here to give away a chart. This is Christmas cover-ups, designs for Ann cloth. But like we said last week, you can make them into ornaments, pillows, whatever you want. There's no rules in cross-stitch, right? So this is a Leisure Arts booklet. And we had 40 total people that wanted to stitch the Afghan. So let's see who wins. 1 to 40. Number 29. Melinda Harris. Congratulations, Melinda. And if you would, please send your mailing address to Pam at the email address listed in the description box below, and we will send this out to you. Thank you guys so much for entering, and I will send you back to regularly scheduled programming now. Bye! So, congratulations.
Congratulations, Melinda.
Like I said in the video, please send your mailing address to the email address listed below, which is Pam's, and we will ship this off to you quickly.
Pronto.
And what are we going to give away this week? So this was a gift from someone.
Yes.
So Pam and I, because it was oddly unseasonably warm today, we did some cleaning out in our seasonal room, which is where Pam holds all of her pattern stash.
Right.
And we have our fabric and stuff out there.
Came up with several duplicates.
Yes, and this was one of them. And so we are going to give away the one we already had, not the gift.
Because we love blue ribbon.
And so this is Blue Ribbon Designs red letter ornaments. Give you a good look at those. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. And they're all super cute. You can do them all as one piece or do them individually as shown here. So all you do is you see, look at, like, you could do just the inside of this as a scissor fob or whatever.
Yeah.
So if you want to stitch these, if you would like to be entered into the contest to get these sent to you for free, please comment in the description box below and say, I would like to stitch the ornaments.
Correct.
Okay?
Perfect.
Okay. Good luck.
And that's open until the next video. Just put your name in.
Right.
And we will draw a winner next week.
Correct. Yes, we will.
we have a few shout outs.
We do. We haven't done shout outs in a minute.
We haven't. And we're sorry.
Yeah.
But
we've been a little busy. So, we've had to, with all of our traveling, we haven't even been able to keep up with our, regular FlossTube people, let alone, check out all the new people that have been recommended. And so, the first shout out is to, a trio.
Yes.
And it is the Sunshine Stitchers.
Yes.
So I know that a lot of you have already found them, but if you have not, please go check them out. They are a phenomenal set. So it's EJ.
Yep.
And then Gary, who, if you remember Gary, sent us the project bags and the grime guards.
Right.
And then Shelia.
Yeah. And they're all down in Florida, and they all go to the same L&S, and they stitch together there, and they're great pals.
Yes.
And
it's a good mix,
I think 3.
Or
maybe
4. No, they uploaded 1 today.
Yeah, so they're up to their 4th, and they are just a great group. They're just a great group.
Yeah, it's a really good mix of stitchers. Like,
yes.
Shelia has been stitching since the dawn of time, just like Pam.
Yes.
And Gary is like the most prolific stitcher on the face of the planet. Yes. And then EJ is a new stitcher, and her excitement for stitching is infectious.
Yes.
So
it's a great combo.
Go check them out.
Go check out Sunshine Stitchers on FlossTube.
Linked below.
The next one we want to shout out is the lovely and young and enthusiastic Caitlin, and her FlossTube channel is A Stitch for Mom, and she will explain the title of her channel. I think she gets around to it on video number 2.
Yeah.
But go check out Caitlin. She is 25. She's a young married gal, and she has quite a heritage of in her family of handwork. She's just very enthusiastic.
Yeah.
So go check
I think Caitlin, I don't know if you watch us, but if you do, is your LNS Reflections? If it is, let me know, because Julie needs to know about you.
Correct.
And you need to know about Julie, because I feel like I heard you mention Omaha.
Okay.
In a video.
Okay, so we'll pin that down.
Okay, good.
So, Stitch for Mom.
Yes.
Caitlin and the Sunshine Stitchers.
Yes.
Down in the Sunshine State.
Yes.
So, couple of shout outs for you. And let's talk about
plans.
Our plans for the coming week. It's a big one, people.
It's a big weekend coming up. So,
my goodness.
My shirt. I'm wearing this shirt. Sorry, it's getting dark out, so our light's weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's
much better. So, this shirt, it actually is a cat wearing a Biggie Small sweater, and it says Big Paw Paw down the side of it. This shirt was purchased for $5 at the Walmart in Sweetwater, Tennessee. Yes. So, I bought it when we went to Whistle Stop with my girls, and I wore it because this weekend, on the 8th of December, is our Secret Santa exchange with our Whistle Stop girls.
Yes.
So we are going up to eat dinner at the Golden Lamb, which is a very historical, very freaking delicious restaurant. 10
of us.
10 of us. We're so excited.
Look out. Lebanon,
Ohio. Because we're coming.
Yeah, we're coming. We'll probably go up about 5 o'clock because they have a very nice little city walking shops area. Plus, the Golden Lamb has a beautiful gift shop. And so we'll probably meet somewhere like in the parking lot of the Golden Lamb.
Yeah.
And do some Christmas window shopping maybe. And then we're going to have dinner. And we are going to then exchange our Secret Santa ornaments, smalls, if you will.
We're going to take video of our
finishes. Will be running some videos, so look out because it's going to get wild. Hopefully,
I don't know about
not wild, but it's going to get fun. Okay, I can't talk today.
It's okay. I know, words are hard.
Our faraway friends, not far away, but our north of here friends, Melissa, who is Cupcake Stitcher, and Candy, who is Candy Stitches. They're going to come down, and because who knows how late we'll go, we'll probably have a little bit of a sleepover here so that they don't drive home late at night.
Right.
On Saturday night.
Right.
So we're looking forward to that.
Right. We're also looking forward to First Friday at Keepsakes, which is the December stitch-in.
Right.
We are open from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and it is the Christmas cookie exchange.
Right.
So how it works, you bake cookies and you bring enough to share. And pro tip is to bring like an empty container with you, and then you can take an arrangement of cookies home too.
Why not?
So there will more than likely be a ton of people there, so come early, get a seat, enjoy, stitch, eat some cookies, and enjoy stitching with your friends this holiday season.
Absolutely. We're also participating in an ornament swap from our table at the Midwest Cross Stitchers Retreat that we went to in October in Minnesota. And Susie Reno has matched us up. We know who we're stitching for, and actually ours are all finished by our wonderful finisher Jan, and we are thrilled with them. So they're going out in the mail probably in the next week and a half. So
that's it.
That's it. Every time we think we don't have much to talk about, we always find stuff to talk about.
An hour and a half later.
So it don't matter.
It's fine. You people love it.
It don't matter.
Right.
All right. So
we hope that your December is starting off with the best things in the world.
With a jingle.
With a jingle. I was going to say with a bang, but that didn't make sense.
No.
July,
we don't need any more bangs. No.
But that everyone's getting into the holiday spirit the best way you know how.
Yes.
Happy Hanukkah again to those of you who celebrate. Merry Christmas to those of you that celebrate that.
It doesn't sound like we got the wins that we were expecting.
So I'll take it. Not yet, at least.
Yeah. So maybe we were on the edge of the front or something, but I do not like listening to wind. All right. That's going to do it.
Yeah.
Don't forget all of our promotions. All the information is going to be in the best description box on FlossTube. And I'm Pam.
And I'm Stephanie.
And this is Just Keep Stitching. Bye.